Let's talk about what happens when cash disappears. You know, we often hear about how convenient a cashless world would be, but what if that's not the real story? What if it's about something much, much bigger?
Yeah, check this out. This one sentence is the core idea we're going to dig into. It completely flips the script, right? The debate isn't about making life easier. It's about who holds the power.
And this is where it gets real, for you and for me. Just imagine that for a second. The simple act of buying a coffee or a book would no longer be just your choice. It could become a request that needs a green light.
Okay, so is this some far-off sci-fi future? Well, let's look at the facts. Cash is already vanishing from our lives, and it's happening faster than you might think.
And look at these numbers. It's kind of stunning when you see it laid out like this. Just back in 2001, almost a third of all purchases in the US were made with cash. Today, it's down to just 18%. This isn't some slow-moving trend. This is a tidal wave happening right now.
So if cash is on its way out, what's coming in to replace it? Well, it's not just a digital version of what we already have. It's a whole new animal. And that replacement is likely going to be something called a central bank digital currency, or a CBDC. Now, the most important thing to get here is this. Every dollar stops being a physical thing you hold and becomes a line of computer code. And what can you do with code? You can program it.
So programmable money, what does that even mean? It means your money could come with strings attached. Imagine getting a government payment that you can only spend at a grocery store, or one that just disappears if you don't use it in 30 days. That's the kind of power we're talking about.
And this really boils it all down. With cash, that $20 bill in your pocket, you decide. You're in complete control. But with this new kind of digital money, the system can decide for you. The power literally shifts from your hands to whoever is running the network.
All right, so let's get personal. What does this actually mean for our day-to-day lives? What's the price we might pay in a world without cash?
Well, for starters, you can pretty much say goodbye to privacy as we know it. Cash is anonymous. But a digital payment? Every single swipe, every tap, every online purchase, it all leaves a permanent record. That coffee you bought, that book, that donation, it's all logged and it could be stored forever.
And look, this isn't just some what-if scenario. This kind of thing is already happening. We've seen bank accounts frozen during protests. We've seen donations to certain groups get blocked. The argument is that when these things happen now, cash is still an escape hatch. In a fully digital world, that escape hatch is gone.
And that really makes you wonder, what comes next? Once you have a complete record of everything everyone has ever bought, you can build a pretty detailed profile, right? So could buying too much fast food one month be used to deny you a plane ticket the next? When every purchase needs a green light, these are the kinds of questions we have to start asking.